ladies, I am back with another video, and this video is actually going to be in regards to a comment that Monique made. Monique, if you know her, she's an actress. She made a comment about women wearing bonnets out in public, not just at the airports, but stores and malls and things like that. I'm going to go ahead and roll that clip and then provide you my opinion.
Hey, my sweet babies. So, it took me a minute to say what I'm getting ready to say because I want to make sure I'm not saying it in judgment, and I want to make sure I'm saying it from a place of love. Y'all, some of y'all have given me the title of auntie, and I'm honored that y'all do that, right? But there are times where auntie got to talk to her babies and say some real shit. So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta because I'm in Jackson, Mississippi now at Chuckles Comedy Club, right? And we got 3 shows tonight. We got a matinee at 5:30, then we got 7, then we got 10, right? And I'm excited. I always love going to the stage. So when we got to the airport yesterday, I was excited, like, all right, baby, let's go get him in Jackson, Mississippi. And as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of, let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself. And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough shit out here now, baby, where you can style yourself up and look like you have pride. I'm not saying you don't have pride, but the representation that you're showing, someone would have to ask you to know that you had it. So my sweet babies, for the ones that do call me auntie, I love you for real. Even the ones that don't, I love y'all asses too. But the babies that say auntie to me, please listen to auntie. Always have pride in your representation of you. It's not to get a man. It is just your representation of you, my sweet babies. So I'm just giving y'all a warning. If I see you in the streets, in the airport, in the Walmart, and you got a bonnet on and you got slippers on and you looking like what the fuck, Aunt Nikki gonna tap you and say, hey, baby girl, show you what you worth. Show you what you deserve. So all of those posts that you see celebrities putting out there saying, hey, queen, hey, queen, hey, queen, well, can we start putting it into action? So I'm asking our wiser sisters, when we see our little babies out there looking like they just don't care, and I'm not saying y'all don't, it looks like it. Can we just tap them and say, baby girl, you deserve more than what you're showing. Represent you with pride, my babies. And that may be a part of us helping our community. Because if you look like you don't give a damn, how you gonna be treated? So, when I say, hey, queen, I can only say it to the sisters that it belongs to. Because a lot of us are still in queen training. So if you're in queen training, Stop being fearful of taking your position. And queens don't walk around with bonnets and headscarves and slippers and pajamas. That's for the house. When you go outside, represent you, baby, like you are worthy and you deserve the title of Hey Queen. Nikki love y'all for real, and I ain't never gonna BS you. Stop wearing them damn bonnets and headscarves looking like don't nobody give a damn about you, nor do you give a damn about yourself. Because you beautiful. So represent it. I love y'all for real, my babies.
Okay, so you saw what Monique said. She did do a follow-up comment in regards to people saying she needs to mind her business, and she said, and it is her business. I agree. I think when Black people, and she didn't come off disparaging or anything like that, but she said her take on it. I think that when Black people are commenting on issues within the Black community, especially if they're not trying to completely, or they have in the past torn down Black people as if they were some type of white supremacist, like a Stacey Dash and things like that. I think that it's okay if they provide their comment. It wasn't derogatory, but it was her personal opinion, and no one has to follow it. I do believe that her opinion came from a place of her being embarrassed for Black women who are wearing bonnets out in public. So at the airport, I get it, people want to relax, but when you're out at the mall, what's the excuse? I've never worn a bonnet out in public. I've worn a scarf if I'm like out working out, or if I was in the car, I wanted to lay my hair down. But you take the bonnet off before you go into work or before you get where you have to go. It's while you're driving. But just actually to wear it out just because, no. I have worn like a one of those nice head wraps when my hair isn't done. So, or you wear a scarf in a pretty bow at the top. But it's supposed to be worn out in public. One of those nice scarves with the printed designs on it. People judge people all the time, but you want to be a hypocrite and say you don't judge people, and you're unapologetically Black, and you only listen to people who are not rich, and you don't care. I see people wear it, so it doesn't like, I don't do a complete like, oh my God, why did she do this? I see people wear it, and I do move on about my day because it is their business. But it does make you think, what made you come out the house? Like when Beyonce made the song I Woke Up Like This, I don't think she meant like that. I think she's saying she still woke up looking good, and the least you could do is put clothes on. The least you could do is wear just a nice headscarf. They have plenty of headscarves, the African headscarves that are so beautifully adorned, because I have natural hair and I wear those, or a nice headband that covers, it's like a little turban that covers half of the head, and then you can have your curly fro or puff out. And they have a thick headband. They have so many things that you can still wear that's almost like a bonnet, but it's actually meant to be worn outside. They have those beautiful like women who have locks, and they put this hat on that covers the locks, and it's just a quick cover up. They have many of those. Now, I have seen people wear pajamas if it's early in the morning, and they're going to the store and they're trying to come back home. They didn't get fully dressed. I'm leaving the airport alone because people, they are going to the airport to relax. But people are dismissing the second part of the comment where she said it's not just the airport, it's at stores and malls. So what's the excuse there? I think that if you are a woman who is trying to get a man, or trying to attract someone, or have first, that's impressions, just like a picture says 1,000 words, how you're dressed can say 1,000 words about you. Now, I don't believe that your appearance, what you wore, should be an overall depiction. I think it should be your character. And then people But sometimes people can't get past that. But again, it's your business. You dress how you want to dress. But I think that her opinion for Black women, at her being a Black woman, I think it's valid. I think it's a valid opinion. You can just take it or leave it. I think if we want to say we're Black girl magic, we can at least dress like it. So please, just dress like the queens you are. If you feel like I'm a queen and I can dress how I want, then do it. Do you. All right. So that's all I have to say. If you like these earrings, this is from Vanity Muse. It is Black owned. So if you want to support a Black owned business, then you can do so. Go to Vanity Muse. All right. Check y'all later. Bye.